Greetings, this is Dr. Larry Ruddle, and I'm with Belhaven University and the Houston campus, the dean there, and I'm creating this video to help us with our assessments recording and for the MBA 687 Capstone. There's several things that we need to submit for that course, and this tutorial is designed to help you know what to do there. So the three things that we need to submit, we need to submit a list of students with percentile rankings for each Capsim team. So we're going to go over in our time together how to find that and print that or pull it from Capsim. Secondly, a list of students with individual scores on CompXM. And then thirdly, a status sheet that we need to use with the business schools so we can keep track on graduation requirements for our students. So first of all, the list of students with percentile rankings, that's actually going to be completed in a form that we use for reporting scores, but the information will be in Capsim. So let's talk about how to do that. And I recommend that if you're using this as a procedure, that you just simply stop the video when you need to follow instructions. So what I'm going to do is here's the kind of the verbal instructions on the slides, and then we're going to walk through the actual execution of the instructions in Capsim so that you know how to do it in a couple different ways. So first thing, log into Capsim, go to the course that you're working on, and then click on Industry Scoring. Then we're going to click on Balanced Scorecard. And then finally we're going to click on 10 and then Continue. And then basically you're going to look at the whatever the last round is that you completed in your simulation. Normally it's going to be 8. And then look for the overall score on the right for each of your teams, and that will give you the number that you put in your report, and then we'll show you how to how to get that into a report. So first of all, let's just go through it. We're going to log into Capsim. So just log in, and after you log in, there's you go ahead and I've got a number of courses, so the one we're going to use is inactive, so I'll just click on my inactive tab, and we'll be using this MBA 687 course from last summer, and taking a look at that. And as we said, the next step is we're going to click on industry scoring. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to click on Industry Scoring, and then as it says, we're going to click on the Balanced Scorecard option. So Industry Scoring, Balanced Scorecard, and then our next step is to click on Top 10. So we're going to click on Top 10. And notice I've got my tab on round 8, and there's the overall percentile as far as how the team did against the national norms. So once you've got those numbers, you open up the performance report form and put in your class information, and then simply notice the first 3 students are in the on one team, and the other 2 students on another team, and there's their percentile rankings there for, and that's so that completes the first item, and that's one thing you send in as one of your assessments. Now we want to look at the performance on the CompXM exam. Here we're going to again go to Capsim, and we're going to go to our exams, and we're going to go to student scores, and then we're just going to export those scores to Excel. So let's see how to do that. So I'm going to go back to my again, my courses, just so you'll see how it works from the beginning. And again, same thing. Again, you just log in, you're going to your course, and then on the dashboard is a option that says View Exam on the dashboard there. So that we set up a Capsim exam for this course, so that's what we're doing. So then all you have to do is, as I said, is click on student scores. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to show the names of the students. But when you click on that, that gives you the report that you need to submit for your assessment. And then after you click on that, there's an option that says Export to Excel. So that's what you would click on to export it to Excel. And it's basically going to look something like that. Again, I've erased the names of the students, but it shows on the right the percentile. Again, that's the national, how they did against the national norms. So notice that anything 50% above, they pass the graduation requirement and do not need to take the Barton case study. So this individual did well, and so they're good to go. The other four need to do the Barton case study. And so once you have that information, then what you need to do is use the comp status form to kind of track your follow-up with those students who didn't pass. For example, here's the form from this summer. Notice that you need to put in their name and their address information. The address information you can find in BlazeNet under the class roll. If you just right-click on the student name, you can get their information. So that's where you get the addresses to plug in there. You do need their GPA, so you may need student services to help with that, and how many credit hours they've completed. And then and what you do is once you complete this, you send it to the business school so that they can send out the letters of completion. And notice the one student who got a 50 percentile on the CompXM, they're good to go, so a letter was sent. The other four, you have to send them a notification that they need to take the Barton case study, and then track that once they completed it. Again, you need to notify the business school and update. And what I do is I just update this form again so that they've passed the Barton case study, and then that indicates that a letter needs to be sent. So that's again about it. So the main thing is that teaching MBA 687 is a little more difficult because you not only have to do the simulation, but you also have to kind of track students and follow up students to make sure they complete that graduation requirement. So again, that's completes our video. Hopefully it's been helpful and something you can reuse to make sure you get in the right assessments for MBA 680.